Who are you?
I'm Craig. I'm about to tell you about the first class we had today on Saturday, which was improvisation with Nathan and, was that Nathan and Avita?
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
So Nathan and Avita, and it's Stompology 2011.
Yes. And the first thing that they did was they gave us clear boundaries, and they took away all of our fancy wobbles and wiggles to make us really hone in and focus and think about what we were doing.
And they talked about parameters, because one of the things is having the opportunity to do everything, but then so much choice becomes paralyzing, right?
And so they started and they gave us one foot. So we got to use the right foot, and they talked about the directions that you could move it, that you could move it up, that you could move it across, but that essentially no weight changes. Your left foot was planted, your right foot could do all kinds of whatever. And they put on a song for us to dance and experiment with the rhythms and the phrasings. They used Oscar Peterson's Moat and Swing, which was great. After they did our right foot, they did our left foot, and we did the same thing. And then they did the same song, and we did the right foot for a phrase and the left foot for a phrase. And then they said, make something of the weight change, so, or whatever it was, or just even as a simple big hop, whatever, something to make something of the weight change. After that, they moved to the upper body, and they took away our feet, and they said, you get to work with the shoulders, and they talked about the shoulders being able to roll up and back, that you could move them smooth or sharp, and they talked about how the movement in the shoulders will often roll through and move the chest. They also talked about how shimmies come from shaking the chest.
Yep, and
trying to move the shoulders.
Right, not from move the shoulders. And then Avita did an excellent demonstration of the Harlem Shake as captured in
and the Harlem
the Eva.
Shake
Yeah, that's a
shimmy with the shoulders going up and down rather than forward and back.
Yeah, the Harlem Shake's like a hip hop move. Yeah.
Yeah. Little lean forward and everything. It was adorable. So we did a song with that. I think they put on. I think we may have used the same song for that. The next thing that they did was hands, and they started with just hands, doing different.
Yeah, and so the song was Nat King Cole.
It was Nat King Cole doing L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see.
So then after we did hands individually,
we partnered up with someone.
Introducing Tim.
And we demonstrated with hands, and we just did it with a partner, and there was interplay.
No, it was just do it with a partner, and then they talked about interplay.
But it was not, after we did it, they talked about how there was naturally interplay unless you were totally ignoring your partner. What they did tend to influence what you did.
Show us how.
So if I did L is for the way you look at me, O is for the only one I see, V is very, very, etc., etc., etc.
Well done.
That's ridiculous.
Not appropriate in this setting.
Yeah, I guess I was doing that with a guy too, and I was like, L is for the way you look, and I was like, yeah, we're going to redirect this all over to her. And he was like, score.
So then after hands, I think it was arms as well, right?
We allowed the arms to get involved with it.
Yep.
And basically more upper body. We did some more of playing with that with the partners. Then they went back and they talked about weight changes and making weight changes. And they talked about marching as your basic rhythm, boom, boom, and then taking out a ha, bum, bum, ha, taking out a step, ho,
and then double time.
and then adding a step, which would be like a triple step, bum, 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 ba, dum, bum, bum, and that those are the basic ways to sort of play with weight changes. And then they started to give us more freedom in putting things together. I think they actually took out the arms for, yes they did. They took out the arms for a bit and they worked with the triple step rhythm, which is one that everyone knows, triple step. And they showed us a couple different ways of executing triple steps. So just the basic triple step, side to side, And then doing
Kickball change, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, kick, ball, change. With he did it with
Like
a
a
cross.
crossover, yeah.
So his was actually kick and cross, triple step.
Do it again, sweetie, because you're behind the bed. Sorry.
We
There you
did
go.
that on both sides. Kick and cross, and we did kick and cross.
And then the second one was kick and toe, right?
It was, I thought it was like a scuff, step, tap.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Or kick,
Bone.
step, tap. Either one will work.
Mm-hmm.
Kick, step, tap. Kick, step, tap. Kick, step, tap.
Okay.
Full step.
So then how did that build up?
They talked about building up a basic rhythm like that. That went like slow, slow, triple tip, triple lip, lip, pull, or triple lip, lip, step, or something like that.
Yeah.
Triple lip, step. So it would be like slow, slow, triple lip, step. And that was a basic rhythm, and they gave us the freedom to play around with the feet and the patterns that we were using there through that. And then starting to add arms and stuff back into that movement.
And after that, they let you incorporate that with another partner. So they gave you a song, and you had a certain amount of beats. Then you kind of gave it over to your partner. He had a certain amount of beats.
You would trade phrases with your partner.
Mm-hmm.
They used Maxine Sullivan's Christopher Columbus, which is a favorite tune of mine and one of my favorite artists that I've been listening to this year. So if you don't know Maxine Sullivan, go check her out. So that was great, having this sort of trading phrases interplay, and we were starting to put arms back in with that and bring it all back together. So they did a really nice job building up and layering the class. And then where did they wrap up with?
Can't remember. It was just this morning, but my mind's so full.
I kind of know at one point they just kind of let you use your whole body, but I thought that was kind of the wrap up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was kind of it. That's all that I can remember. If I'm missing something, I'm sure that someone who sees this will remind me.
Yep.
Cool.